Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, a big welcome to you all. So, Thanksgiving is done and over with, and if you're like me, I'm sure you have lots of leftover turkey. And so today, I'm going to show you some really quick, easy ways to use up that leftover tasty turkey. I'm going to show you a very quick, very easy turkey and dumpling stew, and a very easy, less than 5-minute turkey salad sandwich. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'll give you some extra ideas on how to use up that tasty leftover turkey. And if you want printable versions of these, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of these and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of super easy, delicious keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some Amazon affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those Amazon affiliate links, a small portion will go to me, which will help to support the channel. So anytime you want to shop on Amazon, make sure you remember me, use my affiliate link, and a small amount of anything that you purchase on Amazon will go to me and will help to support the channel. And while you do all that, let's get cooking. In a large 5-quart stock pot, combine 3 14.5-ounce cans of chicken broth or broth of your choice. Add 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken or shredded cooked turkey. Add 2 cups of cooked mixed vegetables. Whatever mixture of vegetables is up to you as long as they are cooked. If you do use bagged or frozen vegetables, make sure they are thawed and drained. Stir these all together until the chicken or turkey and the vegetables are fully combined. Then sprinkle in a half teaspoon of dry oregano, a half teaspoon of dry basil, a half teaspoon of dry thyme, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Stir these all together until the seasonings are fully combined. You can change up these dried herbs into whatever dry seasonings you want, whatever flavor you want your soup to take on is up to you. So you can change the herbs, you can add more or less depending on your taste. Just stir them all together and make sure they're fully combined. Then bring the soup to a low boil over medium heat. While that's coming to a boil, we're going to make our dumplings. In a medium mixing bowl, combine a half cup of coconut flour, 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk powder, make sure it is finely ground, a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of dry thyme, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. Whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the coconut flour. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so you have a smooth dough. Whisk the eggs in until everything is fully combined and you start seeing a dough come together. Add 1 tablespoon of room temperature water and whisk it in until it's fully combined with the dough. If needed, keep adding more water 1 tablespoon at a time until the dough comes together and can be formed into balls. You want all the ingredients to make sure it's sticking together really well. Mine took about 3 tablespoons of water. It can vary depending on the texture of your coconut flour, but you most likely will not need more than 3 or 4 tablespoons of water. Once your dough's all combined and it's sticking together really well, then massage the dough in your hands just a few times just to make sure that everything is sticking together and that the dumplings won't fall apart once they are separated. Then scoop the dough out about 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time and roll the scoop into tight balls. Now you can make these dumplings as big or as small as you want to. You can make them whatever shape you want them to. They don't have to be perfectly shaped or anything like that. I just use my cookie scoop, scoop it out, roll it into a tight ball, and those are my dumplings. So it's up to you how big or little or what shape or size you want them to be in. Just make sure they all are relatively the same size. This makes about 10 dumplings, and they do expand a little bit once they are cooked, so it makes about 10 dumplings. If you want more, you can always double the recipe. It's up to you and how many dumplings you want. Once the dumplings are all formed, check on your soup, make sure it has come to a low boil. Once it has come to a low boil and you see it bubbling a little bit, add the rolled dumplings. Then reduce the heat to low and cover and simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes or until the dumplings are no longer doughy. Once the dumplings have been cooked, ladle your desired amount into a serving bowl and eat and enjoy. In a medium-sized mixing bowl, combine 2 cups of cooked shredded turkey, or you can use cooked shredded chicken, it's whichever one you prefer. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise of your choice. If you're looking for a decent keto mayonnaise, Walden Farms has a sugar-free and carb-free mayonnaise. I'll put a link in the description to that. Otherwise, when you do choose your mayonnaise, make sure you look at the ingredients and the carb count to make sure you are getting one that does fit the keto diet. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of the relish of your choice. Now, if you don't make your own relish, then it's really hard to find a relish that fits the keto diet. The one that I usually use is by Mount Olives, but it is sweetened with Splenda, so that's not really 100% keto. However, it is very low in carbs still, so it doesn't really affect your carb count too much. But if you really want to stay away from that and really stay on the keto diet, instead of using the 2 to 3 tablespoons of relish, you can use 2 to 3 tablespoons of finely chopped celery and mix in about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and that can take the place of your relish. So it's up to you how you want to do that, whether you want to do the relish or the celery and apple cider vinegar. Once everything's added, use a fork and stir it completely until it is fully combined. Once it's fully combined, put your desired amount on any type of keto sandwich bread that you want or sandwich rolls. Here I'm using my dairy-free keto bread rolls, but this tastes really good on my coconut flour sandwich rolls. I'll leave a link in the description to those. But any keto bread works. If you do have any leftovers, you can store it in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button. You can leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.